What's up guys, John here, and pretty much as title, I'm going to show you, give you a quick tutorial of how you can maximize your PC, your laptop, whether it be an i3, an i5, an i7 or i9. This is only for Intel processors, by the way, guys. Okay, so I'm going to leave in the link in the description below to something called Intel Extreme Tuning Utility. I've already installed it on my desktop. But the first thing I want you guys to do is right click on your desktop and hit new and create a new folder, and I just want you to call this profiles. All right, that's what I want you to do first. Now download this, download the link in the description for the Intel Extreme Tuning Utility. I'm going to double click on it. I've already downloaded it. So once it opens, you may or may not get this. I can't remember which is the default page, but I've already had this open. I've already had a bit of a play with it. Let's maximize it. But anyway, okay, so once you've opened the utility, the most important thing here is something called benchmarking. I need to hit benchmarking and then run a benchmark. This will take some time, so I'm going to speed this up. So hit benchmark and then run a benchmark. Before you do that, by the way, just close all other applications. Anything else you've got running in the background on your system, close it down, because you won't get a true benchmark if anything else is running. So I'm going to speed this up because it takes some time. So I'm going to hit benchmark, and I'll talk to you in a couple of minutes. And okay, guys, there you go. So we've run a benchmark. The thing to be looking at here is this thing that says 500 marks. Now I know I can get a better score than that, relatively speaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare online, and this will bring you up a crappy message. This always happens. Just press OK on it. Open your web browser, and when it loads the page, it will probably ask you to sign in or create an account, because it asked me, and I've already done that just with my Facebook. It's a very simple thing to do. So once you've done that, hit analyze, and what this will do then, it'll analyze your system. Oh, that's a pop-up, just remove that. It'll analyze your system compared to everybody else with the same chipset, with exactly the same chipset, with the same chipset architecture, with exactly the same chipset, with the same motherboard and different bits and bobs, but you're interested in the same chipset and the same motherboard. And this is my score right here. I've done this a few times before, but this is my score. I've got 500 marks. Okay, so let's say I want to increase the speed or the power or the efficiency of my system. What these are other submitted profiles. And if you were to click on there, see, look, I've got a 526 there at one time. So let's say I want to download a better profile. I think I've had 228. There's me. Okay, so for example, I want to download this profile. So I'm going to click on it once, and can you remember when I said at the start of the video, make a video that said profiles, make a folder that said tuning profiles on the desktop. This is where we're going to save this profile. Okay, so this I've hit once on the on this profile right here. This is one I've tried before. I know it works, and I'm going to hit download, or double click download. All right, I've one click download. It'll ask you where you want to save it. I'm going to save it to the desktop. I'm going to save it to the folder that we've created called profiles. Okay, this one here. So this is what I'm going to download, and it's going to save it to the program, to the folder called profiles. So save that there. Okay, once it's saved the profile, because you've already got the utility open, just double click on it, and what it'll do is it'll load that profile into your utility. And the things it's going to change is the things in yellow. So if you scroll down, you can check what it's going to change. It's not going to change voltages or anything like that. It's just going to change a few of the minute little options that it will do to increase the power of your system. So proposed values are there, 24. Modified values are these. This is if there's nothing, if there's something incompatible, and it's going to change it itself. any incompatible values that might cause instability is in this tab, and there, you can see there isn't any. There's none there. There's none there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit OK on there, and then it also puts that profile into here, and that's the proposed changes. So I'm going to hit apply. Oh, yeah, just the ones. And what it's done now, it's basically put all those little tweaks from the profile that got 528 marks into my system now. So what I'm going to do is run a benchmark again, and I'll talk to you in a couple of minutes because this takes a couple of minutes, and I'm hoping I'm going to get a score higher than 500. So let's try this. All right, and that's it, guys. Can you see there? Now I've got a score of 521, which will give me between maybe 4 and 5 frames increase in games, or it'll be quicker on the internet and everything else. So I've already hit apply. I've already benchmarked. So now my system is running more optimally, if that's a word, at a better, yeah. So right, try it yourself. Let me know what happens, what you think during the comments. Any questions, please do ask, and I'll see you in the next video.